Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is an M53 M55, the Tier 9 American SPG. It's located on the south spawn of Serene Coast, and it's under the command of DeadlyBananaDog. What a name. Okay, game started. Now, it's got the 8-inch howitzer, which identifies this as the M55. The 8-inch howitzer can do 1050 alpha with penetration of 52mm of armour. Its fire rate is fairly slow, 32.89 seconds per shot, but they are powerful shots, and this is the Arty with a swivelling turret, which means it can shoot over quite a wide arc of the enemy. Well, DeadlyBananaDog fired that round a bit prematurely on that T49. Was he aiming at the T49 or was he aiming at somebody else? I think he anticipated that somebody was already up there and T49 was moving to contact with the enemy. Well, he's almost reloaded. Now, you don't get a huge amount of rounds in this Arty, only 20. And our next target appears to be a standard B, but I think he might get into cover before we shoot. Or will he? No, it looks like he's headed towards that bush. And he's just got splash for 530 hit points. And he was wiped out shortly afterwards, so we picked up all the rest as either damage assist or stun assist. So that was a particularly good shot. Now, T49's retreating. And he's just platooned with a couple of other guys. Oh, is he? No, he's just platooned with a T30. Okay, he's loaded, ready to go, rounds out in the T... Oh yes, what a shot! Only sees the turret of the T54 lightweight, just the top of the turret, but he took him out of the game. Target of opportunity. Okay, he's reloading. He's now looking at a Jaegeru, hiding behind that rock, and that would be very helpful for his T30 platoon mate, who happens to be around the other side. So I think he would appreciate it if he could get some shots into those enemies. Okay, almost ready. Can't shoot now, but now he can. Rounds out. Direct hit for 158, but it's the stun that will count. T30's in a very dangerous position because he's about to get an enemy behind him as well as in front of him and to the side. I think he's gone a little too deep in there, and I'm not sure that DeadlyBananaDog can do anything about it. Yeah, I think he went too far in and he's been wiped out. And when he pulled away from that position, he jogged the GW Tiger just as he was aiming. And that won't make any friends if you do that, because you need to ensure you don't jog someone while they're aiming. It can put them off, it can ruin their aim, and possibly make them miss the target. But we seem to have captured most of the west side of the map, and since the enemy is headed towards our cap area, he's relocating to the west side to get better shots on the enemy in their own cap area. Okay, that's a good position. Now he's got shots on the peninsula and shots on the enemy cap, and he can go for that tortoise. He's quite an experienced player. Rounds out. Direct hit 375. Good shot. Now you might ask, why do I know he's an experienced player? Well, there are indicators on each of these tanks on the mods that I use which do indicate the how good the player is, but obviously when I'm playing the game I don't go specifically for the tank that actually is the more experienced player. I go for the one who's actually more dangerous to my teammates, because I'm a support tank. Oh, no, he's got a partially obscure reticule there, and that means something is blocking the shot. He's fired a round in, and he got a direct hit, but I think it was a very risky shot on that Jaegeru. He's having to relocate again quickly. The Jaegeru's headed this way. The best thing to do, the best way to play Arty, is actually to select targets either you can kill with as a target of opportunity very quickly to take a gun out of the game, or alternatively to take out the tank that's most threatening your teammates at that particular moment. And you can do that by looking at the position on the minimap and seeing who's obstructing, who's actually hitting your teammates, who's actually causing them to not to be able to get to the enemy cap area. And that Jaegeru is very badly damaged, and now he's gone. That was the target of opportunity. He hit the Jaegeru. Now they're one tank up on the enemy at the moment. There's still two heavy tanks out there. The IS-7, who's near their cap, and the other one is an Object 705, and he's changing position along with the other M50. That's an M53, I think, isn't it? Just trying to see. Oh no, he's gone to the aim, so I can't see. IS-7 is the next target. Dialing in. Almost ready. 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1. It's ready. Setting up the aim. Rounds out. Splashes in for 262. It was a near miss. He's looking for his next target. I think he's going to go for the Tortoise or the Object 705. The scores are now even. 3 Artys on either side. More than likely the other enemy Artys have actually located themselves onto the peninsula. Okay, we're almost loaded. We're going to go for the IS-7. Oh, he's been killed. So now we're changing our aim for the Tortoise. He's the biggest threat to the UDES. Oh, just killed by the 705, the UDES. And we got a near miss on Tortoise, but it wasn't enough. Altering position again, so we need to get a better angle on that Tortoise if we can, or on the 705. Well, the 705 is behind that house. The Tortoise, well, he's in between those rocks. We're almost loaded. The enemy RT, the M53, M55 just killed our AMX-13. Now we're going for the 705. Lining him up, rounds out, looks good. It hits the ground, but the tank was unspotted at the time, so we don't know how much damage it did. We're changing position again to avoid counter battery. Last round of standard ammo. We're on to the premium rounds after this. Now our teammate in the other RT is he an M53? No, he looks like he's in an M55 as well. Okay, going for the Tortoise. He fires a snapshot in, it hits the rock face. Wasn't fully dialed in. Now he's decided to move closer to the enemy cap. If there is an enemy RT still near there, they might actually spot him. All 3 enemy RTs are M53 or M55s. We're trying to get a better shot on the 705. And he's actually behind us. And there is one of the RTs. Yes, so there is one here. Trying to get a shot on him. Dialing in. We were spotted. Kill. Oh, it wasn't a kill shot. But it did do a lot of damage. 398. Approaching him. And he's killed by our teammate. And there's the other M53, M55. We need to get behind cover and reload. He's probably loaded that one. And he's getting ready to shotgun us. This is almost suicidal, but it's actually quite good fun. He's pushing him. He's pushing him. And he shotguns him at very close range. And the enemy's just lost the 705. So this battle has turned completely because the only enemy that's still alive is their other M53, M55. And there's only 2 Artys left on our team. And I think he's on the peninsula. And that's where we're headed. And no, he's actually at our cap. So it's going to be shotgun time. And I think the best thing to do under these circumstances, the GW Tiger, to set up for a shot on the cap and for DeadlyBananaDog to actually drive in there, find out where he is, try a shotgun, and if not, then the GW Tiger will get the kill with an aim shot. It looks like both of them are trying to get in at the same time. That might not be a smart move. One of them set up for the long range shot, or longish range shot, and the other one get the shotgun. Now it looks to me like he's going to go round the back and try and come in. Oh no, he's decided to do the direct route. This might not be the smart move, because normally I would be waiting in ambush just around the corner like this, waiting for somebody to take the direct route in. Get ready for a shotgun. There he is. He can see us. And that's a win. Nicely done. Well, let's have a look at the end of battle stats for that one. It's an ace tank for DeadlyBananaDog in the M53, M55. He managed to get a fighter badge for getting at least 4 kills. He did get 4 exactly. A bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. He got 19 in that one. And he got a Gore's medal for doing more damage than 10 times the hit points of his own vehicle. And because he reset the cap enough times, not just with the M53, M55, but also with the shots that were fired into the cap area to reset the cap whilst the 705 was in there. I think it was the 705 or the standard B. No, was it the 705? It was the 705. No, it was the IS-7 who was in the cap. That's right. And yes, he got a reset on that as well. So he picked up a Defender medal. And his win rate for the game was 7,283. Let's have a look at the team score. Well, there you go, 3,704 hit points of damage, the highest damage on his team in that game. The next high scorer was the Jaegeru on the enemy team. Well, he was the high scorer actually, didn't pick up a high caliber though. He got 4,374 hit points. The next high scorer after DeadlyBananaDog was the MX1390 with 3286. Now I can only presume the reason why this guy didn't get a high caliber was he probably did some team damage, bumped into one of his own teammates or accidentally fired on one of his own teammates, and that's why he ended up with no high caliber medal. The highest scorer on kills was shared between DeadlyBananaDog and the Object 705. Both got 4 kills. The M53, M55, the other one on DeadlyBananaDog's team, got 3 kills. And after that, there was a bunch of tanks that managed to get 2 kills apiece. And when it came to base XP, yes, it's DeadlyBananaDog. So 1,162 base experience points, 1,071 for the AMX1390, 977 for the AMX30. He fired 14 rounds, got 7 direct hits, 2 penetrations. Now those penetrations more than likely were the M55s on the enemy team, the ones that he shotgunned at fairly close range. Splash damage on 10, damage of 3,704 hit points, of which 2,406 were at more than 300 meters. He spotted 2 enemy vehicles, damaged 9 of the enemy, killed 4, and 253 hit points of damage assistance, and 355 hit points of stun assist of 8 stuns. He also managed to get 77 defense points whilst he reset the caps. On a premium count, he earned 48,917 credits, and after repair, ammunition, resupply and consumables, he took away a small loss of 18,343 credits. He picked up 33 bonds, so he probably got the Veni Vidi Vici, as well as, of course, the bonds for the Defender medal, and also the Gore's medal, which is quite a high earning one. And he received 1,743 XP times 4 for the first victory, picked up 6,972 altogether. So yes, going full TD he called it, and he did do it very effectively, very nice. In fact, he was very lucky that that guy who was coming down to kill him wasn't actually loaded. He'd actually fired his shot and was in full reload when he came down to doing that. It was a big mistake, because if DeadlyBananaDog was reloading and his reload was faster, then obviously the other M55 was going to die the moment that DeadlyBananaDog pulled the trigger, and it worked. In fact, it was a bit dangerous for DeadlyBananaDog to fire that close to the enemy, because he could have splashed himself when the shell went in. But it all worked out okay in the end, and the last kill was beautiful. On the move to do it at the time. That was lovely as well, so well done on both of those shotguns. If you enjoyed that game, please give this video a like and do subscribe to our channel, hit that notification button. We don't have that many viewers, but we would like to get as many as we can. We're a small channel and we were formed out of the Facebook page, What Arty Noobs, and if you do play Arty, drop by and see us. We also have pages for non-Arty material, but we do welcome Arty players, and we do try to help other Arty players to learn all the tricks and techniques that we've learned over the years. Thanks for watching.